everyone, and welcome to Night Talks. I'm your host, Cassie B, and I'm here tonight with my two friends and co-hosts, Ashley and Lindsay. And we just want to thank you all so much for joining us tonight. On the show, we'll discuss life, relationships in college, we'll give some advice, and we might even play a few games. All this and more coming your way from Night Talks on WLJS 91.9 FM.
And welcome back to Night Talks, everyone. Up first, we're going to start off with our question of the day. And our question of the day is, would you rather have intelligence over looks?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I agree. I would.
You would rather have intelligence over looks, both of you?
I mean, like, looks, I don't know. I feel like,
I mean, looks are nice to have, but I mean, they're not going to get you very far in life.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather be intelligent, and you know, I like learning. So I don't know. Like, this is a stupid answer.
I don't know.
I mean,
I kind of view it as like, if it's so like it differs per person on whether like a person looks good. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
that's true. That's
So,
true.
like,
It's subjective.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like that's
person.
so subjective.
I got you. It's like the beauty is in the eye of the beholder type thing. Is that what you're kind of referring to? Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. At first, I was really confused. I was like, what do you... I didn't know what you meant by that. But I agree.
I honestly think every person is like beautiful, like in their own way. You know, not just like looks wise, but like you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No,
it does
I
make
tried to look more of like personality than like looks.
But I guess in the sense of her question, it's like, well, it's either everyone thinks that you're ugly or...
Oh, I don't care.
Like, everyone thinks you're ugly, but you're really smart, or everyone thinks you're like the most beautiful person on earth, or you're really dumb. And you're really dumb. So.
No, I'm just curious about knowing things. So like in the context of the question, I would want more intelligence because I would like just want to know like everything. Like y'all know me, I'm always like thinking about things because I want to know why.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like intelligence probably gets you... Well, that's an interesting question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does intelligence get you farther, or does... Because you hear about, like, people talk about pretty privilege.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I guess that's true.
I didn't think this was going to get this deep, but...
I mean, yeah, because, I mean, some people are just hired on to places just because they look nice. And they're like, oh, well, this is going to be the face of our company. Here we go. But then again, like, I don't know. I think I would rather make that name for myself, like, do the work and then prove myself rather than, like, oh, I just look good, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, but I just wonder, I'm like, obviously in like a real life scenario, people can be attractive and also be intelligent, like that's a thing. But I guess with this question, we're choosing one or the other. So, I mean, I feel like I would also choose intelligence, but I mean, if I'm being honest, sometimes it's, if you really think about it, like, it's hard. It's like, would I really just want to just be like, if it did mean like I'm just the ugliest creature to walk the face of the planet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if that's what this question actually is, it's like, let's be real. I mean, then you got to think about how people, which it's sad, you would want people to treat you the same. But the sad truth about our society is that it's kind of been proven. People are going to treat you better if you look a certain way. And that's sad, but it's kind of the truth. You know?
That's also true.
It's sad.
So, I guess...
I don't do that to people. I try to treat everybody the same. I genuinely do. Like, I don't care about how you look. Like what you were saying, it's about what's on the inside. And I feel like I'm kind of like you, where I try, and most of the time I do. I can find like beauty in every. Some people are.
Yeah,
Are just-
some you gotta look really hard.
Ooh. Yeah.
You okay?
Are you okay?
There's something in my eyeball, guys.
Oh my gosh.
We've all, had those.
That's like me.
It's such a problem for all of us.
Hold on.
It's just your turn, Ashley.
I literally had just such a deja vu moment.
Like, okay, I think we're good. Actually, I don't think we're good. Hold on.
If you need to
Yeah,
go
you
get
can leave if you
you.
need to.
I'm trying to blink it out. Okay, wait. Be right back, guys. There's I'm gonna get this out.
Listen, I'm the one that just went to an eye doctor. Like, I should be the one that.
Just be careful and don't knock the tripod over.
Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, I'm feeling deja vu right now because literally, like, you remember was it the first episode that we did? And then my eyes were literally just stinging. I just looked up at her and I was like, I feel your pain right now. I've been there.
And it was also kind of funny to me because I had an eye appointment today, and like on the way home, my eyes they dilated.
Oh
yeah,
I was
dilated. Like, what the heck?
No, yeah, your pupils were really big earlier, but I didn't want to say anything when you were like, telling me the story. We won't go to the story because you don't want to talk about it. But when you were telling me that story, I was like, is this just that dramatic for her that she, like, her pupils are just dilated? I didn't want to, like, be rude, though, so, like, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking that, I was like, her pupils are huge. Like, they are huge, but they're dilated from the eye doctor.
The eye doctor, yeah.
That makes
so
a lot of sense.
I was on the way home. The point I was getting was I was on the way home, and like you have the cool little like shades you're supposed to put in your glasses. Well,
no.
Well,
I've never had my eyes dilated.
Well, for all you people out there who struggle with this problem, I was just clutching the steering wheel, like still trying to see. And so I was trying to get home as fast as I could. But yeah, I'm supposed to be the one with the eye problems today.
We're talking about, actually came back, everyone.
I'm back.
But we're talking about why Lindsay's eyes were just super dilated. Because we went to the eye doctor today.
And that, I hate getting my eyes dilated. You said you've never done it before?
No. I've never been to the eye doctor.
Oh, that's crazy. Well,
I'm shocked.
I feel like everyone should go to that. I forget.
I didn't go until I think I went to the doctor one day and they just for a physical exam and they made me cover up an eye and I was like, oh, I can't see out of that one eye. That's cool. So because I can see fine with both eyes. Anyways, the way they dilate your eyes is these eye drops. And they kind of burn.
It's drops?
Yeah,
I never knew
they're
that.
eye drops, and they burn a little bit. But look at me, Lindsay.
For all you normal people out there who's never been to that doctor, this is how it works.
Yeah, honestly, they're not as bad as they were when I saw you earlier today. They're less dilated. But whenever I get them done, my eyes stay dilated for 48 hours. It's ridiculous. I don't know why.
Wow.
I think for most people it goes down the next day or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I swear, every time I go, they stay dilated, and I'm like, well, I'll just have to deal with that for the next few days. And then, the sun, hurts your eyes and they're dilated like that, and then that's why they give you those sunglasses.
The flimsy little...
I don't really think they deserve to be called sunglasses. Look, they're literally okay, imagine sunglasses, but they're just the lenses.
Flimsy little sheet of paper.
Oh, yeah. I understand what you're saying.
And you're supposed to be able to stick them in your glasses, or there's even ones that you can fold somehow and they're made into flimsy little glasses.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
But it's for when your eyes are dilated and obviously the sun's gonna hurt more, so it's for that. They give you to walk it out.
I've always just brought my own sunglasses in.
Yeah. Well, I was wearing my glasses earlier because it hurt to put my contacts in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did we end up from talking about intelligence or looks?
Because I got something in my eyeball.
Okay.
And we're going to have a compilation of us getting stuff in our eyeballs.
Lindsay, you're next.
Yeah, you're next. Sorry, Lindsay.
Which we don't really have that many episodes left if you think about it.
Oh, no, we don't. I guess it is the end of the semester almost.
I mean, unless we do the show again next semester. Mm-hmm. I won't have a media workshop anymore, so this will no longer be for a grade. But, that gives us a little more leeway.
That's true.
So, but I'll still probably do a show because I'm still going to work at WLJS. I'm still going to be the music director, everyone. Don't cry.
I mean,
I'm not leaving.
I'm down.
No one's crying.
Everyone's just fine.
No one knows I'm the music director. They're like, we have no clue who you are, sweetie. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, I'm down. I'll be here. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, Lindsay's graduating, though. That's exciting.
Hopefully I'll get a big old job soon.
Heck yeah. You'll be a functional member of society, finally.
Wow. So proud.
Yeah, well, I'll still be here, so.
Yeah, me and you both. We're not going to get into that, though, for me. Because that's a long rabbit hole that we don't, that's a rabbit we don't want to chase.
We don't want to go down that hole.
No.
Not now.
Mm-mm.
It's a long hole.
Nope, we're not doing it. Not doing it. But, okay, so now since we've answered our question of the day, we're going to move on to this week's weekly riddle. I'm going to answer last week's weekly riddle first. Weekly riddle first. Did you guys hear that? That was very weird. It's like I was talking 100 miles per hour and then I couldn't speak. Okay, so last week's riddle was, what can go through a window but doesn't break it?
Oh, wait, I know this one.
Do you want to answer it?
I would like to solve the puzzle.
Okay.
The answer is light.
Yes! I'm so proud of you for knowing that. Lindsay, would you have gotten that one?
I'll be honest.
No?
Not at first. I thought it was the wind. Like it goes through the window. But when it's open. Wait, no, I guess that technically would be the window.
I'm pretty sure wind, like hard enough like that could break a window.
Yeah.
Going through it, it's probably.
But then I saw the graphic and I was like, oh, sunlight. I got it.
Yeah, light, sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
We got it. Good job. All right.
We got there.
So now for this week's riddle. What do you bury when it's alive and dig up when it's dead? I'm going to repeat it one more time. What do you bury when it's alive and dig up when it's dead? Lindsay?
I actually don't know this one.
Lindsay, you think you know it? Don't answer.
I think I do.
Don't answer.
I think I do.
You listen, guys. If you think you know this one, you got to head over to our Instagram account and our Twitter account. You got to follow us there. Nobody wants to, though. I mean, you guys are missing out on our show. I say this every week. Every week.
Guys, once again, we are asking you to please follow us.
Please follow
social
us.
media.
All lowercase, Night Talks Radio Show on Instagram, okay? And then you can find all of our other socials there. I think all the other links are there. Maybe Twitter's not. Twitter is Night Talk Show. Capital N, capital T, capital S. I feel like I say this
Y'all know the drill.
So-
if you're regulars.
many times. Okay, but that's enough of that. We're going to go to a break, and then we'll be back with the main segment. And welcome back to Night Talks on WLJS 91.9 FM. So now, since we've done our question of the day and our weekly riddle, we're going to move on to our main segment. And tonight, we're going to do a little Q&A. All right? So we've got some questions picked out. And we're gonna go around and ask each other some questions. I don't know how deep these girls are getting. My questions are kind of, some of them are funny. They're not really too deep. I got one that's kind of a deep question, but I mean, I can start off with my first question if you guys want me to.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Are you a morning bird or a night owl? I kind of already know this for you guys, I think. But who wants to answer first?
Okay. Yeah, I've always thought of myself as a night owl
Okay.
because it is genuinely like so hard for me to get up in the morning. I love to start my coffee and go back to bed and just wait till it drips.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
I don't even know how you do that. I don't know how you do that.
I truly love though, like when I wake up naturally or like
Naturally.
when the sunlight like hits my face, I love waking up
Oh,
to sunlight. I'm a morning person. Like, oh yeah, I'll get up.
Wait. Do you even have a window in your room?
I have a window.
Sunlight would hit on your face.
No, I have a window, but it's like next to me.
So how's the
It won't
sunlight
be on
gonna
my
hit on
face.
your face?
Well, I've slept on the couch before, and then
Oh.
the sunlight would like wake me up.
That's why you like sleeping on the
Yeah.
couch.
Yes.
Lindsay has been sleeping on the couch recently, and I've been very confused. Literally.
Maybe she just wants the natural alarm clock.
So I'll answer this question while I'm telling the story, I guess. So my answer is, I guess I would consider myself a morning bird since I'm in bed most of the nights by like 9 o'clock, except for Mondays when I do the show.
This is true, yeah.
Yeah, that laugh sounded like a monkey.
What?
I don't know. I'm random tonight. Anyway, but I guess I would be a morning bird because I have to wake up. Like today, I woke up at 5. Well, actually, I woke up a little before, like 4:50 something, because of my internship. And then I was in Coleman, so then I had to drive even longer because my internship's in Center. So, yeah. But my story, segueing into my story, since I wake up early to go to my internship, there was one day that I woke up and I was leaving, and it's like 6 in the morning probably, and out of like my peripheral vision, it just looks like there's a blanket laid out on the couch, and I kind of glance over and I'm like, oh, there's just a blanket laid out. Then I'm like, I do like a double take, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, is that a person on the couch? I was so confused. And it was Lindsay. And I was like, what the heck? What is she doing on the couch at 6 in the morning? Did she sleep on the couch?
Well, to be fair, sometimes I do like fall asleep. Like I'll just be doing work on the couch, and then I'm like, I really don't want to move right now. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Well, see, then there was another day, and I actually like heard you, and I was very confused. But my alarm had already went off. My alarm went off at like 5:30. I was laying in bed for a little bit. It was like 5:40, and I hear like the floor kind of creaking outside. And then I'm like, what in the world? And then I just hear like the footsteps go just like towards the living room. And I'm like, is that Lindsay? It's like it's nearly 6 in the morning.
I don't remember this.
No, it was you, because I literally go out to leave. It's like 6 o'clock and I'm leaving, and you're like in the movies when like the Shrek movie, not Shrek. That sounds like a bad reference when I say Shrek, but like when he finds Fiona and she's just laying there on her back, just like her head's just like straight up in the air. Like that's literally how you looked. Just like with the blanket just pulled over you nice and neat, and you're just laying like that. And I was like, she's on the couch again? And I was so confused because I'm like, I know she slept most of the night. Like you went in your room that night, I want to say probably at like 10 o'clock. Like it wasn't long after me. Like I heard you go in your room, and I'm like, maybe she wasn't asleep the whole time, but she was probably asleep for most of the time because she wasn't out like walking around. She wasn't in the living room. And so I'm like, she's been asleep since like 10 o'clock. Why in the world? I know she has to get up probably around like, I don't know. She's probably going to get up at 8 or something. So why is she not able to go to sleep in her room now? Like, why is she going to come to the couch and get like 2 hours of sleep?
I'm genuinely trying to remember this. Like, I don't remember getting anything. Blacked out. I don't to the couch.
I want to say that it was last Wednesday that this happened. I think. Yeah, because I was like, what the heck is she doing?
No, I don't remember. I probably did go to sleep on the couch. I don't know. Because I don't remember, like, just waking up just for reading it and be like, here am I? No.
Interesting.
No, I heard you get up and
confused.
walk to the couch. I heard you. It was at 5:40 in the morning. Because I was like, what is going on? I was like, is that Lindsay? Why is she up? Go out, sure enough. Like I said, laying like Princess Fiona on your back on the couch.
Hands clasped over her chest.
Literally.
That's so funny.
The blanket just pulled up. Yep. Okay, Ashley, I think I know the answer.
Everyone knows. Yeah, I'm definitely a night owl for sure. Like to the point where, and it's not even something that's a choice. It's just like, I remember like being in elementary school, and then of course you have like a bedtime because you're in elementary school. My dad would be like, oh, you have to be in bed by 9, and then he'd put a timer on my TV to shut off at like 10:30. So like my TV would shut off, and I would literally sit there and lay at the ceiling until 3 a.m. every night because I could not go to sleep.
That's crazy.
I couldn't do it. I don't know. And I would know the time because like I wouldn't even really be playing on my phone. Like I would be like, I want to go to sleep so bad. Like I'm so bored right now. If I turn my TV on, my dad's gonna come in here yelling at me. And I had like a digital alarm clock on my nightstand beside my bed, and I would watch it minute by minute, like every night till 3 a.m. Yeah, 2:30, 3 a.m. And I could not go to sleep. I'm the same way now. Like I cannot go to sleep before
That's
midnight
That's
unless I'm
hilarious.
like exhausted.
That's hilarious thinking about you telling that story, because I just think back when I was a child and there would be nights my friends would come over and like we'd have a sleepover or whatever. And I literally tried to stay up, and it would get to like 1 or 2, and I was like, I'm about to die, bro. Like, I was like, I'm struggling right now. And I wanted to stay up so late. And I think when I got older, it was a little bit easier, but still. And then I got to a point I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, why am I forcing myself to like stay up all night? Just go to sleep. Like, I'm sleepy, just go to sleep. Like,
Yeah.
Who cares?
I mean, that would be the reasonable explanation, yeah. But I don't even, like, I know I just said this even now, but, like for school, for clinical, I will purposefully, they'll give you, like, a form you have to fill out, and they'll be like, oh, do you want, like, clinical at this time, like in the morning, or do you want evening clinical? And I purposefully fill out, and I put it in all caps every time, I want evening shift. Please give me evening shift, because I despise waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go to clinical. My brain doesn't work at that time in the morning. I don't learn at that time in the morning. Let me
You
wake
can't
up.
get yourself to go to sleep early enough so you can actually get enough sleep to function.
That
Hey,
too.
if you
That
work
too.
if you work night shift, when you graduate, they're gonna love you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably be totally fine. Honestly, you know. I can't do, or even just like 11 to 11, like 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's totally fine with me. Just I cannot function at 6 o'clock in the morning. I can't do it. It's not me. It's somebody else.
I feel like the person that's the most kind of like in between is Lindsay, because out
Definitely.
of the both of us, I feel like I'm definitely morning, you're definitely night. Lindsay is kind of a little bit of a freak of nature when it comes to that.
And you know what? I was going to comment on this because I used to live with Lindsay, so I know this. Lindsay used to be a morning person when I lived with her. Because you would wake up 2 hours before your class would start, and your class would start at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you were up and about at 6 a.m. every
But
morning.
she would stay up sometimes to do work. So she would be
Yeah.
up sometimes, like, not going to sleep. Like, there was another couple nights back. You know how I told you, Ashley, that I had done good for a while and not gotten, like, headaches? Well, I got a headache, and I do this thing where sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night, have a headache, and just my head's pounding. I try to take something. If I don't take it quick enough, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
And it's literally just being nauseous from my headache. Well, I had a rough night the other night. That was happening. I've been asleep for a couple hours, but I get up to like get ibuprofen from the kitchen, and when I see Lindsay, and Lindsay's still up, and what time was it? Like 1 or something?
I thought it was like 2, like close to 2
It
or
was-
3.
I think it was 1:30, but I ended up staying. I didn't go to sleep till like 3:30. I woke up around 1. And then couldn't go back to sleep till like 3:30 because it finally, like, after vomiting several times and then finally taking enough ibuprofen so I could, and then being able to keep it down, then I was like, I finally got over it. And then I woke up the next day and I kind of still had like a slight headache. It wasn't like, I wasn't nauseous, but I was like, I'm just going to take one ibuprofen, just 200 more milligrams, and then it went away super quick. It was like 10 minutes and it was gone. So I was better, but that was a rough night. But Lindsay, my whole point in that was like, the reason I was up is because of that, and then Lindsay was still up. And then I want to say, I don't know what time, I don't know if you slept in that next day, but she'll do stuff like that and then still wake up at like 6 or 7 o'clock. And I'm not always 6 o'clock, but like if she has to for something, and I'm like,
And if not, like if she wakes up naturally, it's around 9.
yeah, most of the
Yeah.
time. She's had some days, like, I know she's slept in later than that, but it's like not normal. It's not like her
Like
usual.
you were like extra tired.
Okay. Well, do you guys have a question?
Yeah, I've got a good one. I think this will go well. What's the strangest thing that you've ever eaten?
That's funny because I was looking at that question. The strangest thing I've ever eaten, probably, I haven't went like too crazy. I think mine's probably octopus or alligator.
Cool.
And I like both.
Alligator is really good.
Alligator is really good.
It is.
I can't speak on squid, but calamari, I love calamari.
Wait. Calamari is squid or octopus?
I think it's squid. It's fried squid.
Okay, whichever one, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, calamari.
Is it squid or is it octopus?
Calamari squid. They're little baby squids.
Sure. I've eaten that.
They're so good.
Same difference. That's what I meant.
Well, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever really eaten anything when people was just like,
Now,
it's so gross.
I can expand this question because my answer is something that people don't eat.
Ew.
So,
no.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, I'm down to try anything, but like I've like haven't tried anything when people's like, no, like I can't believe you ever eaten that.
Like nothing. Okay, probably the strangest thing I've probably ever eaten, and I was a kid before I say this, is dog food.
Ew.
I tried it because I wanted to know what it
God.
tasted like, and it was nasty, and I threw up.
I think I did that once with dog or cat food. I was doing some dares with my friends once. Did I do that? I want to say that I did too, but it's not 100%. I don't
Like
remember.
I can, if I think about it hard enough, I can still taste it to this day. Like,
sounds so
I've
gross.
eaten grass.
oh, I've done that plenty of times.
Alex is eating the worm, but I was like, I am not gonna eat. No.
Sounds like his nasty self.
It's nasty. And then we were just talking about tasting Play-Doh before we came in here.
Oh yes.
And everyone has. That's a universal experience. If you say that you haven't eaten Play-Doh,
You're
you're lying
lying
to yourself and others.
You're lying.
And everyone knows that it's really salty.
It is.
Lindsay?
It is.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was just making sure.
No, I literally, that's funny because I don't remember. I'm not one of these type of people that can just, tell you exactly recite this memory to you from when I was a child. Just, all the details. There's some people that can do that. I can't do that. I have like random memories here and there, but that's one of them that I have is the first time that I had Play-Doh. It was, or ate Play-Doh, not had Play-Doh, but ate Play-Doh. It was like at my old house. And yeah, I remember being in the living room and I was playing. I think I sat on it too. I was like, I want to squish this with my bottom. So then I sat on it and it stuck all in my pants. Well, I was like, I want to make it flat. I can just sit
you want
on
a
it.
pancake.
Yeah. So I sat on it and it got stuck in my jeans.
And then your mom was very angry at you.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But I think that's also around the same time that I was like, how does this taste? It looks yummy and so squishy. And then put it in my mouth and I was like,
Like it's gotta taste like biscuit dough or something.
yeah.
That's what I figured. No, it's salty. I was upset.
It's like is it the Patrick from SpongeBob? It's like salty, or is it?
I think that's SpongeBob that does that, right? When
Why
he
is
dries
it
up.
salty.
Yeah, that's.
Or am I thinking of the chocolate episode? I don't know. I'm getting off.
No, I think you're thinking of chocolate.
But I feel like there's another one where it's like, why is it salty?
Yeah, I think there is
like
too.
I think you're right. You know what? Speaking of salty, another thing.
Okay.
You know those salt lamps? Well, they're actual salt.
Yeah.
And I tested it because
You licked it?
I licked it, yeah, because I wanted to know. And yeah, they're real salt.
Yes, I knew that.
Well, I didn't know. I was like, surely not all of these are real salt. Like, come on. Like, the one I had came from Walmart. And I was like, surely Walmart's not producing real salt lamps. Oh, yeah, no, they are. I licked it, so.
Nice.
Well, that's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Do you have any weird food items, Lindsay? Like, that are not typical food items?
I'm genuinely like trying to remember. I don't think I have.
I think your brother's
Except that
eating squirrel and raccoon.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that
Gross.
wasn't for me. I knew that sounded
That's
gross.
some Alabamian stuff right there. I'm sorry. Really not.
Well, it's because they go hunting and then they're like, they kill it and then Debbie,
raccoon?
a rabbit.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I don't know. He would probably
I
eat a
think the
raccoon.
rabbit. That's it.
He probably wouldn't he? He probably would eat
He
one.
probably would.
Yeah. He would eat whatever. Probably. Not me.
I've heard of some people like cooking up some possum.
That's another one.
I've heard of people doing that.
No
And to
bites.
those people out there,
You're disgusting.
Yeah. I can't imagine. No.
that's sick. Go
Yeah.
get help. I know that possum does not taste good. It tastes like cement and rubber, like because it got ran over before you cooked it. Scrumptious.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of animals, this comes my question. If you could have a conversation with any animal, which one would it be and what would you talk about?
Gosh, I know my answer.
Go ahead.
It would be a giraffe. Because they're so tall and I want to know what it's like being so high up there.
Oh.
That's a
just
good
wanna talk to him.
conversation.
Yeah, I just want to talk to him. Like, what's it like? Like, what do you do? Like, do giraffes lay down? I've never seen a giraffe lay down. Do you guys go to sleep? Like when giraffes sleep, like, what do they do? Do you dream about anything? Do they fully lay down? Surely not, because like they have a lot of neck area that could be stepped on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's true.
I want to know.
Okay.
Or like a slug.
The slug?
Yeah.
Why?
I just want to know what they do.
Where are you going today?
When they move, like where are they going? Like what is your purpose? And then my third answer would be my dog. Or one of them.
Yeah.
Those are all three of my answers.
But still, yeah.
I mean,
Valid.
I just want to know
Mm-hmm.
what she thinks about.
Okay, well, mine would be an elephant. I don't know. I just think they're really interesting creatures. They're so playful, too.
I feel like if elephants were to talk, they'd sound like Morgan Freeman. And I don't know why.
Yes.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about.
Oh,
They look like they would sound like Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I get it.
Thank you.
And then I would want to talk to a duck because
Oh.
I don't know what I would talk about with him, but I love ducks and I would just want to hold a conversation.
That's fair.
Squirrel. Because those things are just so spastic. And after I saw that time that was on the tree, I really want to know. I really wanted to ask him. I went up to him. I have a video of it. I went up to him. Pretty sure it was a mating call, now that I look back on it.
Oh.
But he was literally, like, standing, like, face down on the tree. But, like,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Standing face down?
Like, if you think about the position, like, his head was down on the tree, but he had his front legs just stretched out.
Oh, so he was doing like a handstand, basically.
No.
Oh.
Well, his head was up. But it's like if you think about,
He was
like downward dog, like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, kind of like that. But he was literally making this sound like, "Arr! Arr!" Like, I don't know what it was, but and I was like, what the crap is that?
I've never heard a squirrel make that noise.
Well, me either. That's why I didn't know it was him. I turned around and looked, and he's doing that, just making some weird sound. His tail is just like, just wiggling.
That's got to be amazing. I'm going to look that up when we leave here.
Oh, yeah, and I thought something was wrong. He was frozen. He was that's all he was doing. And I was staring at him, and I was like, hello? Are you okay? Hello? And then I'm like, are you okay? And I literally walk up to him. I have a video of it. And I get closer, and I'm like, squirrel, like, are you fine? And then, like, I get a certain distance, and he just sprints down the tree, just takes off. I was like, I almost just, like, run backwards because I was, like, scared. I was like, what if he has rabies?
Mm-hmm.
No,
do squirrels get rabies?
I think all animals can get rabies. I think humans can get rabies.
Oh, humans definitely can, yeah. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they can.
But those things, what is life like? You know, just running around, running up through those trees, just building nests in the trees, being so spastic. I mean, I can kind of relate. I'm spastic sometimes too. I feel like I would get it, you know. But I really would want to ask that one specifically outside and say, hey, dude, what was going on that day?
Yeah.
I was concerned about you. And then when I went up to you, you decided to sprint off. So that was rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could ask any squirrel that and they'd be like, oh, dude, that's weird. Like, he did that in front of you. I'm sorry.
I know. Okay, so next question that I have is, what's the strangest dream you've ever had?
This is a hard one for me because, and I think I might have told you guys this before. I don't know.
Okay.
But I have reoccurring disturbing dreams, like anytime I dream, it's never, okay, sometimes I dream, it's like very much once in a blue moon, I'll be like, oh, that was actually like a nice dream. Any other time I dream, it's either like scary, disturbing, or like strange.
Yeah.
So I can't tell a time of like a really strange dream because most of them are just like extremely disturbing. Like things
All your dreams?
Majority of them, yeah.
Maybe that's why you don't want to sleep.
Well, no, it's not even that. Like, I'm not scared of having them because I've had them my entire life. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that kind of thing. It's like, well, I mean, and I also find, this is another weird thing, is that, like, when I've been, like, really, really stressed out, or, like, things have been going on in my life, and it's just, like, you know, I will have dreams of people dying.
Ew.
Like, I think there was 1 week straight, and you're gonna laugh, but there was 1 week straight where, like, I swear every day of the week, and I usually don't dream that much, every single day of the week I had a dream of someone dying, and then I would wake up and be like like it would be like that, like I would be panicking. And I think on the 7th day I had the seventh dream of someone dying in a row, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm signing up for therapy. So I did.
That was it.
I went to, that was it for me. That was enough. So, and I went to 1 therapy session, and that was it.
Oh. Period.
Love. So
Glad that did it for you.
That was enough
for you.
But yeah, so that was my non-answer to that question.
Okay. Lindsay, I think you have one, don't you?
Well, yeah. So it used to happen every blue moon that I would have the dream, but it's actually been
Blue moon?
yeah, like not as frequently, like maybe
once
like
a
month.
moon.
Oh yeah, sure. Maybe like once or twice a year, but like now, I don't know, it's been happening more frequently. And last time I actually, like, I was sleepwalking while doing it. So like I would have this dream that I don't know where I am, but like I guess I'm trapped somewhere and I'm like searching for the door, and I would wake up and I would be like on my wall like searching for a door frantically. And then but that's all it used to be. Okay, it's like, okay, well, that was weird. I can go back to bed. It'll be fine. But last time, I took a new turn because I actually walked out, like, my back patio door.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah.
That was long ago.
No, it wasn't. It was, like, what, a month?
Maybe a little bit longer.
Maybe a little bit longer than a month. I think it was, like, somewhere in September.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was having that dream, and then like suddenly I'm just jolted awake because like there's a cold breeze, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm outside. I guess I actually found the door and then I went outside.
That's weird.
Yes, yeah.
So mine's like a really long time ago. I don't even remember. I think I was in like grade school when this happened, but like probably elementary school. It's when Sky High came out. Do you guys remember that movie on Disney Channel?
Yeah.
Sky High, about the superhero. Okay. Do you guys remember that one guy? He was one of the bad guys, and he was kind of like a, oh my gosh, gesture type of thing. Like he was goofy, like a Joker type character. He's the one that was driving the bus.
No, I'm gonna be honest. The only character I remember from Sky High is that thumb-looking thing.
Thumb-looking thing?
Yeah, is that from Sky High? The thumb people?
No, is that from Spy Kids?
I thought it was Sky High.
Oh,
wait, maybe it is Spy Kids.
Thumb-looking thing.
The thumb?
Yeah, the thumb.
Okay, oh,
yeah.
Maybe that is Spy Kids then. Just kidding.
Because that was a weird movie.
That's all I remember from that movie.
Okay, it's the sidekick. It's this dude. I gotta show you it. I don't remember what his name is, but this goofy looking thing. Here's him. This one you can kind of like see it. But do you guys remember?
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Oh, I don't actually.
I remember him, yeah.
Maybe I haven't seen this movie.
Okay, maybe you haven't. Anyway, so maybe that's the guy you thought was a thumb with the big brain down there in that picture.
Wait.
Is that him?
No.
Okay.
No. I will show you a picture in a minute. They're actual thumb people.
I think I know what movie you're talking. Or cone heads? Are you talking about cone heads?
No, they're like literal fingers, like with the nails on them. but they're people.
Oh, I don't know that I've seen that.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to look it up for you.
Okay, so anyway, this guy specifically, I used to love this movie, but for whatever reason, I don't remember much of my dreams, but I just remember this portion. I think I was like running from this guy in my dream. Like he was terrorizing me. And all of a sudden, he becomes like really, like I think he was really small actually the whole time. I don't know if he was small the whole time or not, but at one point he was like, I just looked back at him and he's just like really small. This next part is the really weird part. So I pick him up and he's just squirming and I'm just holding him in my hand, this character, and I take his head and I just like start ripping it off and I'm just like, ah, and I just like, and it's like, it's like not bloody. It's like he's stretching, like he's elastic or something, and then it just like rips off and there's not blood or anything because he's like, I don't know, it's like he's not a person, but he is. So, and I know what that came from. We used to have chicken houses, and sorry to you vegans out here. Thank you all for watching this episode of Night Talks. If you'd like to listen to the rest, you can head on over to Spotify or Apple Podcasts. The links are provided in our bio.